Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. That's Nadia Liddell.
And that's Brett Chapin.
We're talking to Jim Giordano,
Hello.
That's
actor.
right. Giordano.
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 And it's not Czechoslovakian,
That's right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Italian, apparently.
apparently.
Very Italian.
Good to know.
So, Jim, we were talking about your family a little bit when we went to break, and I'm kind of curious how it is balancing a family life with an acting life. It's a crazy kind of schedule, and there's a lot going on. What's that like, and how do you handle it?
It's a little difficult. What's made it a little easier now is my wife has her own business and she gets to work from home. And so it's a lot easier if I'm working or I have an audition. It's easier for her to be able to drop everything and go pick up my son Joey from school, and or whatever. If I'm working, it was a little more difficult when he was first born and she was still in an office. In fact, I actually stopped working for a good 2.5 years because I worked up until the time he was about 6 months old. And then I had to bring him on a couple of auditions or leave him with my agent. And it was too stressful. I mean, the auditioning process is stressful enough,
Right.
you know, but to know that your infant is out in the lobby with a bunch of actors makes it even worse. So I actually stopped for a while. And once he got into preschool, I started doing it again. And luckily, my manager said, anytime you want to come back, and she kept her word. And after that 2.5 years, I said, I'm ready to come back. And, we just started going all over again.
What a very understanding manager.
Very, very, who now has her own child. And so she understands even more, even though she's not my manager anymore, but she's still a friend. So,
Yeah, she gets it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you're one of the lucky actors that's lucky enough to be working pretty consistently, from what I know.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's still few and far between. Too few and far between. I would want to work more, but I've had this past week was great. I got to work on the Nickelodeon show iCarly, which was it was a blast. I had a great time.
What did you do on there?
I play one of the main characters, the character of Sam, which is one of Carly's best friends, and she has an uncle Carmine who she talks about a lot, who's in prison, and I got to play Uncle Carmine.
Oh my gosh.
And
Cool.
yeah, and apparently all my son's friends in the second grade know all about iCarly and
you
Uncle
bet.
Carmine, and the fact that I am Uncle Carmine now.
Oh my gosh.
Blew their minds. I had no idea.
Wow.
I had no idea.
It's
So,
like The Sopranos for kids.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the kid-friendly mobster.
Oh.
That's me. Yeah.
Your son must be the most popular kid in school right now.
Yeah, he was pretty popular. And then a couple of years ago, I did the Wizards of Waverly Place, and that also
Great show.
kind of made him a big man on campus. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Do you have a preference between, because I know iCarly's comedy, you do a lot of comedy, and I believe you've done some drama. Do you have a preference between the two?
No, I really don't have a preference. I mean, I enjoy doing drama. I've never played a role, at least on television, where it's overly dramatic, where I drop to my knees weeping or anything like that. But I had a good last season. I had a pretty good role on Men of a Certain Age on TNT, because I'm of a certain age now, and in which in that show, Ray Romano has a gambling problem, and in one episode he visits a Gamblers Anonymous meeting, and I'm up there speaking. And that was a really good role. I really enjoyed that. I got a lot of good response from that. And I've played other dramatic roles, but doing a sitcom and getting laughs, even if it's just from the crew, if it's not done in front of a live studio audience, is great. Getting laughs is always the play we just did, Brett and I, The Diviners, back in February, a drama, very much a drama. But I was comedy relief in that, so I got some good laughs in that. Yeah.
It's always fun having the ability to and being lucky enough to make people feel an emotion.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
make
yeah.
people laugh or hate you if you're the villain or like you if you're the hero. It's great.
Right.
Jim Giordano, where can we find you on IMDb?
Just put in Jim Giordano on IMDb.
That's right.
Giordano or Actors Access. I'm on there also. All right.
Jim Giordano.
Thank you. Thank
So-
you very much. Brett Capon.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming
So
in.
blessed to have you
Thanks
here.
for having me, guys.
Thank you.
It's been fun.
Thank
We'll talk to you soon, and we'll
All right.
keep an eye out for Jim.
That's right. Anytime you want to promote anything.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
And we'll be back on on La La Land with Brett and Nettie on CRN Digital Talk.
Talk.